Wait. Oops.
All right, let's do this. What's up, people? Welcome back. As you set it up, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do our UFC breakdown, not breakdown. Sorry, recap. This week's UFC fight night. Santos versus. Man, I'm always crap with names, bro. Santos versus Magomed.
Magomed?
Yeah, how do you say his surname? Yeah, Magomed. I can't even say the surname, bro. Ankalaev.
I don't know. That tough Russian dude.
Thiago Santos versus Magomed Ankalaev. That's what I'm gonna leave it as. Bro.
Another tough Russian dude.
Basic. You know what, bro? My reading is basic. My spelling is basic, and it is what it is. But anyway, bro, Curtis, thanks for joining.
Speak to John Anik. His pronunciation is on point on everyone's name.
He has to be, bro. He has to be. Bro, did you hear last week's UFC when? I think it was last week when Rogan was after Uman Nurmagomedov won, and then Rogan interviewed him, and then he stumbled on his words and like he just walked out. You must have seen the memes all over the place.
No, I didn't. I've been hiding.
It's hilarious, man. I think obviously, I mean, it's a hard word. Them guys are professionals, man. So it's just a hard name to always all these names, man. But anyway, man, how you doing? Before we jump on, how you doing? You all good?
Yeah, man. It's been a weird week. Been fairly quiet on some regards and busy on the others. But you know, as self-employed life, you have to. My good friend always says, you got to pivot. You got to maneuver. You know, and certain things. So it's been one of those weeks of maneuvering and pivoting and yeah, like it's gone really fast. But I'm adapting and I feel good.
Okay, all right, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, man.
What about you? How's your weekend, man? I mean, how's your week been in another week in Singapore, first week of March? What's going on?
Well, bro, I mean, I think I pinged you anyway, but unfortunately Monday, man, I popped something in my knee. So I've just got back into training. So, you know, I hurt my rib. So I told you I hurt my rib. So I had that mad wrestling session I told you about, right?
Yeah,
but that one caused me a little injury in my rib. So anyway, I took a week off, and then I got back into training. I took 2 weeks off, got back into training slowly. And then on my second week, I was like, okay, my rib's cool. Let's step it up a little bit. And then just freaking we were sparring jiu-jitsu as always jiu-jitsu. And I was just passing someone's guard. And then my knee was on the floor and I just kind of done a little of a twist and I just heard a pop. And I was like, oh no, please God, no. And it didn't pain, it was just a pop. And then for the rest of the like we carried on training, and then I could feel irritation in my knee and whatnot. I mean, as we're warmed up, finish off the training, finish off the sparring and everything like that. But I could just felt the irritation. At one point at the last sparring, the last minute, I mean, because coach saw me rubbing my knee. He goes, "You all right?" I'm like, yeah, something just twist, should be fine. He goes, "We got 1 minute left, you'll be fine," right? Because we were doing like what do you call it? We were just rotating basically. And then I remember someone was trying to pass my guard on the last minute, and I just tried to kind of use like a butterfly guard, and I just felt pain, like I couldn't certain angle, and I was like, oh shit. And anyway, I let him take my guard, my side control, and I was like, all right, let's leave this. And then I cycled back home, and by the time I cooled down, then it started, man. The inflammation kicked in. I saw it inflamed. The pain started kicking in, and now I couldn't, you know, straighten up my knee and certain angles, and especially the inside angle. I've got no movement to it without pain. So yeah, man.
When you roll your ankle inwards.
Yeah, no, my knee inwards. Yeah, if you roll.
Sorry, your knee. Yeah. Oh, okay. So if you invert it.
Yeah, so I mean, I tried to research online. I'm going to see a specialist on Monday, but I tried to research online. It looks like it's my meniscus from what I've researched, but I could be wrong, obviously. But I hope nothing's torn and the operation. I just hope I can recover with physio and get back to normal. That's my only fear, man. I'm just gutted that I can't get away from injuries these days, man. But what are you gonna do, man?
It's Father Time, isn't it? Father Time telling us stuff.
I don't even know. I'm not even a professional, man. I just like training. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even like I just like training, and I get so all week, bro. I mean, I've laid off the training. I mean, I've just been doing upper body stuff at home because I'm getting depressed sitting there. But literally, my feet are iced, my knees are iced all week. You know, that's all it's been. You know, the whole week.
How's the swelling?
The
come down?
swelling is gone down a little bit, but it's still there. It's still, I'm looking at it now. It's still there, and I can walk on it. I can walk on it. I went out yesterday to get some comics and whatnot, and then by the time I got back, my knee was just swollen and whatnot. So I can walk on it with a little bit of like bearable pain. It's just like the pain's bearable. It's just that inward angle. There's not the pain's not bearable then, so I can't bring it in. And I can bring it in, but if there's any resistance, even like my little finger resistant against it, it's pain. So I'm hoping. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna see the specialist tomorrow. We'll see how that goes, man. But
Please tell me it's compressed at least. You got a wrap. You got a wrap on it, yeah? You got a bandage on it.
not on it now. No, should I compress it or?
Yeah, man. Like if you
Shit.
got information, you follow the basic rice technique: the rest, ice,
Oh, that's what the
compression,
C stands
elevation.
for.
Jesus,
I done the RI and
yo,
then
man.
I was it RICE, RIC. I done the RIE. I haven't done the C. Okay, so that's what it stands for.
This
Compression.
guy's like
I've,
rest, ice, cocoon.
okay. I've got the, you know what?
Yeah,
I've got a
man.
sleeve. Well, I guess I'll put it on this. It won't mean better late than never. But
Put this sleeve on. Yeah, because as long as you have information, ice is relevant.
yeah.
The
Oh,
more you would have done it beforehand, the more you
yeah.
would have done it beforehand in initial uh, acute stage, it would have been better for you. Obviously, if it's a meniscus, it's a different situation, but still, you
Yeah.
can reduce some of the pain and the injury if you get the icing done within 72 hours.
Yeah,
Bang!
okay.
Quote
So
that
I've
shit.
been doing that. I've been doing that stuff from the beginning anyway with ice, but I
Good,
haven't done
good,
any
good.
compression and whatnot. So I'll put on the sleeve. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
put on
put
the
it in
sleeve.
tandem, and also that will also give you some support if you have the bandage. If you twist, is a bit more give, so it
Yeah.
should give you less
Thank God I
pain. So
haven't felt like when I'm walking, or even when I went to the doctors the other day,
okay,
I didn't
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like, oh, I can't walk there, I can't, you know what I mean? Like everything
sure,
was cool. I'm taking
sure,
my
sure.
time, obviously. So we'll see tomorrow, but I'll put a compression thing on anyway.
Do so, yeah, just for
Yeah.
support, because like you never know, you might give, and yet you got no support, and then bang, your leg gets the whole lot of impact. So keep it in mind.
All right, for sure, man. Thanks, man. But yeah, I guess let's get into this, bro, man. I mean, did you get a chance to watch the card? I just watched the main card. I didn't watch any prelims, to be honest.
I did exactly the same thing, and I only saw the highlights, so I didn't see like I did for like 5 to 4 minutes of each fight just to see who got smashed. I
Yeah.
even saw Kevin Lee versus Thiago Sanchez, which was a bit sad.
We could talk about it because you know what? Let's do the UFC, and then I saw the ONE FC
Yeah.
on Friday, and then Eagle FC
Oh
yesterday. So I
wow.
actually saw a whole
Okay.
weekend of fights, to be honest with you. So I guess we can do the
You did better
UFC
than me.
and then quickly break
Yeah,
down
yeah.
the others.
Sure.
There's so many, man. But yeah, I mean, look, the main fight, Thiago Santos versus Magomed. I'm just gonna leave it as that. But bro, I mean, look, both beasts, right? Thiago's always been a beast, and he had that great fight with John
Yeah.
Jones, and he's even got the Thor
Oh
hammer
yeah.
on his chest and whatnot. And obviously, Magomed is one of them brothers
Man.
from the region he's just a beast and whatnot. It was a
Oh
slow
yeah.
fight. I guess it was a slow fight. I guess both were respecting each other's powers and skill
Yeah.
set and whatnot. So it was a bit slow.
Sure. He
Thiago
did
did
look
have
that way.
some. He did have like he connected with. I feel it was in the second round. At the end of the second round, he connected with a wide hook, which
Right.
kind of
That wild exchange that he does.
yeah, but it was a bit of a
Yeah.
slow fight, but I think it was more technical than anything, right? Because just
Uh-uh.
the big guys, man, one freaking shot and you're dead. So yeah, man, but it's good. I mean, look,
One
Magomed
shot,
won
man.
the fight by decision. I guess
Decision.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
one step closer for him to get up there, I guess. I mean, I don't think it was a fight that made it exciting to make him be like, oh shit, this guy. I think he was climbing up
The
there,
next
but
guy.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
think it would take a bit more time for him to, I don't know, to get that more excitement because that fight just didn't show the
So,
excitement.
yeah, it was like you said, it was technical, and sometimes technical isn't what sells tickets. Like we know technical is amazing and it's fun, as well as people getting their heads knocked off. But what
Yeah,
sells tickets is people getting their heads knocked off.
yeah, no, exactly, man, exactly. But I don't know.
So
I also look about. Other than that, the card was freaking awesome and exciting, bro. Marlon Moraes versus Song Yadong, bro. Did you catch
oh
the
my
highlight of that?
god.
Did you catch the
Oh
highlight?
my god.
Damn,
Ah.
it was good. That was a good
My guy
combination.
took
Just
his
knocked him.
gloves off, man. My
I
guy
felt
took his gloves off.
it almost felt like he was just gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna call it a day because it's not been going so well for him, right? I mean, he was a beast, and then
Yeah.
just recently, just things haven't been going his way, I guess. And I don't know, like it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like maybe it's just
It
that
is.
drop off.
It could be. I mean, he where was he from? World Series of Fighting
I can't remember, but
or what?
it was
He was
champion or
one
something,
from
one of those places, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. He was in one of them, or was it PFL? One of them. But I remember hearing his name before and thinking, oh, I wonder if he comes into the UFC. Like he looks like a paler version of Demetrius, you know. And I was thinking, man, he's got that bubble head and everything. He reminds me of like
Quillen.
Pinky in the Brain.
Oh, okay,
Well, yeah.
I was gonna say Quillen from Dragon Ball
Quillen.
Z.
A cross between the two. And I saw him come in and he smashed the Algernon, and I was like, damn. And then he ran into Cejudo, and I think after that, that kind of rattled him, and he never came back. Is that
Yeah, even
roughly
with Aldo, he had a good fight, and he always had that great switch kick, right? That
dirty?
switch kick high. That was always great.
Yeah,
It
disgusting.
was just and then I think with the one with Cejudo, and moving onwards, you just saw as it went through. Oh man, who's just trying to call me? Can I just take this call? Do you mind? I know it's in the
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
podcast. Let's see what's up.
Yeah, no, do your thing, man.
Hello, hello,
This is a raw,
hello.
uncut
Yes,
podcast, guys. This is what happens. We answer phone calls.
yeah.
We wear fancy hats, and
Oh, which one? Sorry, what's finished? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Bye. Oh, that's a first. Sorry, bro. You know what it is, yeah?
it's all good.
I'm trying to order food, yeah. The food delivery service has been so basic here. It's just kind of like you order food and then it gets delayed for 2 hours and then they cancel it. And I'm like, you sons of bitches. So I think that's what it was. They were just saying they don't have, like, all right, whatever.
What are you ordering
It's
this
bro,
morning?
it's the delivery service. Well, at my evening, my dinner basically.
Okay.
It's just the delivery service. There's something called Grab,
Morning,
basically. It's like Uber
oh,
Eats.
I know Grab. Yeah. I know Grab.
Basic.
I
It's
remember
been,
when they would just taxi.
yeah,
They would
no,
just taxi
yeah,
you.
exactly. They got everything now,
And then,
bro. But the food
yeah.
service since February has been shit. Anyway,
Why
let's
reckon?
forget. I don't know. It's like they got it's like they lost 50% of their drivers or something, but it's just been basic. But anyway, bro, that was a good knockout from Sang Yadong. Fucking awesome, bro. And he's just kind of getting up there, so that was awesome. And then the one before that, Sadiq Yusuf versus Alex Casera, bro, Bruce Leroy. I always liked him. I always liked Bruce Leroy, bro, from the beginning when he was in the Ultimate Fighter and whatnot. He's had over like 20 fights in the UFC, bro. It's been pretty
he's
awesome.
been around for a while.
Yeah, man. I mean, his grappling's always been great. No, he didn't. Sadiq Yusuf won. Sadiq Yusuf. You know what? He had success in the beginning, but Sadiq Yusuf has some good. He found the range of the inside low kick, and he just kept on tagging that leg.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So he ended up gathering a lot of, and they were effective leg kicks. They weren't just little taps. They were effective leg kicks.
Taking him off his feet.
So yeah, man. So that was,
him.
and then, bro, some violence from Khalil Roundtree, bro. Did you see that finish?
I saw that finish. I saw his throw after he went down was like, yo.
Bro, he's like one of the only dudes I've seen when someone's on the ground, like he kicks them like on the body and what. Bro, he tried to he kicked him while he was down, and then he tried to push kick him as well while he was on the floor. Like it was like he took it like a street fight, but which is MMA, right? Not MMA. It's not really MMA, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like if any vulnerable position you can strike, then why not? And he's the only one I've seen do that. Like try and kick the body on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
True. The only other person from way back was Anderson when he did it to Stephen Bonner. Oh, and Chael. Was it Chael? No, Chael. When he kind of gave him the against the cage.
Yeah. I mean, using any part of your body as a weapon, why not? But I mean, like, he's one of the only guys I've seen when two people when someone's on the floor, rather than try and get the guard or strike or what, he just starts kicking the body like, bro. But it was violent from him, bro.
That's brilliant. Yeah, no, that was nice.
That was.
I hope that his whatever he got from Thailand this time, I hope he keeps it and he can adapt on it, because he came out like some animal when he first went to the camp.
Well, he came out just like proper Muay Thai
he destroyed someone.
But not anymore though. Today he was like low and normal.
He's combined it nicely. So I hope to see more from him, because you don't often see a black guy just turn Muay Thai like that, you know, and then really run with it.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, he once he gets violent, bro. He goes for it, man, which is why he's
Oh
exciting.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and he seemed like such a nice, genuine, friendly guy. But
Yeah.
when that ding goes, you're fucking meat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
You're meat.
violent fight. But I tell you, the next fight, Drew Dober versus Terrence McKinney, bro, that is
Yes,
one to watch. But did you watch that
I
one?
didn't see all of it. I just saw the stills from. I watched like the
Bro,
roundup of one of the MMA roundups, and it just showed me some stills of someone getting jacked up.
Dober is a beast. I tell you why but he's got heart, man. So Terrence McKinney came out swinging, bro. He came out
Uh,
quick, dropped
uh,
Dober a few times for a flying knee, connected. Dober's just surviving. And then by near the end of round one, like within 3 minutes or something, Dober takes him, knocks him out, and then ground and pounds him. I'm like, holy shit, what a great comeback. Great comeback. It looked like he was out, bro. Like, it looked like Dober wasn't gonna make it. It wasn't gonna be. He wasn't gonna be able to weather the storm. But he weathered the storm, bro. Bro, kept composed. He had pure heart, and they just knocked him. That was fucking good. That was exciting, bro.
I'll check that one out.
Check
Because
that
all I
out.
saw was the stills, and they just said it's probably like fight of the month or year or something, but I haven't seen it. So
I mean, it was one round, so it's difficult, but it was
one
just an
round.
exciting
Well, no,
fucking round.
round of the year. It was round of the year. They said
Yeah,
round
you
of the
could
year.
say that. You could say that. Great
That's what they
comeback.
were saying.
Great comeback.
Yeah.
And then the last one was Alex Pereira, which I wanted to watch. Obviously, there's a lot of hype around him coming from his kickboxing
Oh,
background.
I heard he
Yeah.
won by decision.
He
Yes,
did, bro.
yes,
Bruno
yes, yes,
Silva, bro.
yes.
But I tell you something, yeah. This Bruno Silva dude, because I look, I just thought Alex Pereira was just gonna run through him, but my guy Bruno Silva, man, put him to the fight. He stood up with him the whole. Well, he took him down a few times, but he was standing with Pereira and just going toe for toe. He made the fight ugly, and I think that's where he got success by making it ugly.
Okay.
So that was
Okay.
that was a good fight. That was a good fight.
I need
One
to have a
check
look
out.
at that fight as well because we spoke about last week that he was fighting,
Yeah.
and I'd forgotten to actually watch that fight because I want to track him to see if he ends up being a possible Holly Holm,
Holly Hop, what do you
and
mean?
as in like they bring this guy over to beat Izzy. Obviously it's different because he's beaten Izzy before in a different sport, but the fact is like the excitement is there because he's the only guy to actually like knock him out,
Yeah.
literally make him
Well,
unconscious. So yeah,
this
I want to
fight,
see what.
like, to be honest, because like this fight was great and whatnot, but I think what it was is like I guess it didn't show that, but it did show like that he's got some. It's MMA, you know what I'm saying? It's not kickboxing, it's MMA,
Right.
and then yeah, but I mean, let's see how his other fights go because you can't just judge it on one fight. You know what I'm saying? Like just judging it on one fight is always going to be tough. But he got the win, one step up. Let's see how he goes on his next fight. You know what I mean? He's very cool and composed with his striking. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, no, let's do that indeed. Hopefully he fights somebody who's also um, you know, another challenge for him and he can climb up the ranks and then because I have them big boy conversations about, him versus, number one contender, etc. Whatever.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
let's
look, it will be
see how that goes.
exciting if he gets to Izzy and then that match is there and whatnot. But obviously, him getting to Izzy, if he makes it look easy, maybe not in this fight necessarily, but because it didn't, but like just moving. Let's see how it goes, man. I mean, it's exciting if he does
Yeah,
climb up easy with his striking and whatnot. But
yeah.
I think he's still got a bit to go to kind of see
Yeah,
to get on Izzy's
That's what
level or to fight, get back
that's
to get to Izzy, climb his way to the top.
that's what I heard. I saw like some other fighters giving reports about it and they said, nah, Izzy will still take him at this stage. So he's got a way to go.
It's
So
MMA, right? So there's so much more to it.
yeah,
So
of course. But he
yeah,
dug it out. He could
yeah,
have lost.
yeah.
He
No,
dug it out.
exactly. But
Dug it out.
anyway, like next week's card, boys, in London, your neck of the woods. Well, my home, your neck of the woods too.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, I mean, I know the card was in a bit of jeopardy because of the situation, with the global situation right now with Russia and whatnot. But Volkan versus
Right.
Aspinall, and Aspinall, he's
Let me
supposed
see
to
if
be
I can
like
save you. Hold on. Let me see if I can save you.
same with the
Nope, can't
Swedish
save
one.
you. But the pronunciation. Oh, Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, Tom Aspinall. He's like the prospect,
fight.
UK heavyweight hot prospect. Like he's
That's a big fight.
yeah.
That's a big fight.
So, but it should be interesting. I mean, look, I what time are they going? If it's gonna be Saturday your time, it's gonna about what 8
p.m.
p.m. ish.
on this
Yeah.
side.
That's going to be in the
So it
middle of
was
my night. I would have to catch it Sunday morning. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I could catch
Sunday
it before we
morning.
catch
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
But look,
Paddy
Paddy,
Pimpleton against Rodrigo.
he's
Yeah,
excited.
you go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
Paddy's exciting, but obviously we'll see how he does because obviously
Hold on, you just skipped a fight. You
Which
skipped
one?
I can't believe you did that. Look at the co-main fight. How could you skip that fight?
Bro, I'm seeing it on the UFC app. I see it as Paddy. Are you talking about Dan Hooker?
No, yeah.
I see Dan Hooker as number 3, the third fight.
Oh, I don't know, man. Look, I got it like this. I don't know if you can see that, but they're right here.
Right damn. Here. Well, I mean, yeah, I want to try this.
Never mind.
Can you see that? Yeah, look, I got it after. Anyway.
Yeah, same. Yeah, but you skipped. You went to Paddy, man.
No, look. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yours is like that.
Heavyweight and then Paddy.
Oh, okay. That's odd. All right, well, you run it.
Anyway, I mean, look, Dan Hooker, bro, that guy's, you know what? He's awesome, man, because you know what? The amount of time the shit that they're going through in New Zealand, Australia with the restrictions and whatnot, my guy's traveling and making it happen, taking these last-minute fights. Bro, you got to love Dan Hooker, man. I love that dude. I think he's awesome, bro. And he's just fun to watch and I don't know, he's got good like personality and whatnot. I like his steez, man.
Yeah, no, there's a energy about him which is fun to see. I guess all those guys that train with, what's his name again? Oh man, Adesanya's coach.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Anyway, Eugene Berman, but Berman or something.
That's it. Right. It's like all those guys that he brings in, they all kind of vibrate on the same frequency, and it's nice. So I don't know him personally, but just from outward looking in, work ethic, fight IQ, all the stuff that he brings in the octagon is nice. You know, it is a shame that he's fought some killers, man, and they took him out. They took him out.
He never turns down a fight, bro. Never does. Islam, like Barbosa, like anyone, bro. He's on it, bro. He's on it. So you got to give him the stripes for that, man.
Chandler,
exactly. Yeah, he's on it. Man.
Chandler was a massive risk. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
And he took that fight. So yeah, man, like big, as you always say, stripes.
Straight up, stripes
man. Dan Hooker.
I love Dan Hooker. I think he's awesome, bro. I think he's awesome. The next fight, bro, Shamil. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name, but he's got, he's the Russian brother with the beard, the Islamic beard. So it's one of them dudes.
Oh damn. The guy who's fighting, like Sergey Pavlovich, he's got a hell of a lot of neck.
Hell of a lot of neck? What do you mean, like a long neck?
Hell of a lot of neck. Yeah, his neck.
Oh, see, okay.
It does his ham. Oh my God, Gunnar Nelson's fighting.
Yeah, bro, he's fighting. He's awesome, bro. So that'd be awesome to see him fight.
I thought he bounced.
No, wow. You know what? Yeah, I always thought he was going to be a high prospect, and I don't know. I think he just had some ups and downs here and there. Injuries, I guess, but yeah, it's good to see him back. Paul Craig is fighting.
I remember.
Paul Craig, he's submitted a few people at light heavyweight, bro. He's got a great from the bottom. He's got a great game, man.
I'm trying to find him. Paul Craig. His face. Oh yes, yeah. I know. Is he Irish or Scottish? Something.
I think Scottish. I think so.
Yeah. He looks exciting to watch for sure. Even his opponent, Nikita Krylov, I've seen him fight before, and he looks like an animal. 27 wins and 8 losses, nothing to sleep on.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, yeah, it'll be a nice card. I mean, obviously, we're waiting for the big one, which the next big one's going to be April. But there were some other fights this week, bro. I'm trying to pull it up now. I saw the ONE FC the other day, which was awesome. Let me, bro, ONE FC, man, like, if you don't watch it, like, you'll never know the standards, man. It's fucking awesome, especially the striking, especially in this region. The striking is just key, right? Like in the east, the west, sorry, it's more wrestling based and whatnot, which is key. Obviously, you get amazing strikers, but here the striking is amazing. I'm trying to pull off the card, but so my coach was fighting. So when I first came to Hong Kong, the first jiu-jitsu class I did was a guy called Alex Silva, lovely, amazing guy. Yeah. And then he moved back to Singapore. And then when I came to Singapore, I saw him again. We trained together again. He fought. Unfortunately, first round, he did what he did, got on top. used his jiu-jitsu and whatnot, but the opponent he fought was able to survive. And then in the second round, he got clipped. But the ref stopped it so early, it was unbelievable, man. Even I was just like, fuck, man, he stopped it so early. Like, he went down, he was still moving, and he was telling the ref, look, I'm good. And he started doing press-ups. Like, I'm good. Like, why'd you stop it? And I don't know, man. But anyway, Alex Silva's such a lovely guy, man. But there were some other fights, man. Martin Eugene versus Kirill Gorobets, which is I mean, they again, these are fights you might not be familiar with just because they were the ONE FC. I mean, great fights.
Right. I need to spend more time watching. I always said that I would once they had the free app, and I just never went through with it. And
I mean, look, man.
Are you telling me that I should? I absolutely should.
I think you should. Look, look. I tell you which fight you should watch: the Bibiano Fernandez fight versus Johnny Lineker. So that was a great fight, bro. That was an amazing fight, bro. They just were throwing leather. Bantamweight. We've got a new bantamweight champion in ONE FC. So Bibiano has been a champion for a while, bro. And then John Lineker, bro. They were just throwing. It was such a
John Lineker.
I don't know if you're thinking the same one, Brazilian dude.
Oh, okay. I thought the guy from UFC, John Lineker, no?
Can't remember I don't know if it's the same dude, but I can't remember.
You know who I'm talking about, though?
I think so. I can't. But it might be the same dude. I think it might be, but I'm not. I can't put a face to it.
Oh yeah. No, it's the same guy. It's the same guy.
Bro, great fight though. Great freaking fight. They go back and forth. And you know, spoiler alert: John Lineker wins. Oh shit! Let me get that, bro. Give me a second, yeah. One of those ones, bro. Hold up. This is gonna be an interesting one, bro, with phone calls and people coming at the door and shit. I'm gonna have to quickly open that door in a sec. But yeah, bro, check out the ONE FC, man. I mean, look, the last fight was Tang Lee versus Gary Tonin. You know, Gary Tonin is a jiu-jitsu fucking master, boy. 6-0, leg lock. You know, Danaher, Death Squad and whatnot. Leg lock masters, Henzo Gracie's guys.
I've heard of them. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, heard of them.
Grab the door real quick. One sec.
Get that much.
Thank you. That's how we do it. We do it live, bro. We do it live. Yeah, that's got some chicken, bro, just for dinner and whatnot.
What kind of chicken?
Just chicken chop, they call it, with rice, like Malaysian style chicken and rice, basically. What else, man? Yes, that was a great photo. Gary Tony, you know, like John Danaher and the leg lock specialist, bro.
I know those guys, like I said. I know them guys, but I don't know them enough to identify them.
Yeah, no, great fight, bro. I mean, look, he's a leg lock specialist. He was going for the leg lock. And you know what? The only problem with leg locks is you keep your face and head open, bro.
Yeah.
And Tang Lee that was his defense. Just keep popping the face while he's going for his leg. And eventually just knocked him out, bro, ground and pound, bro, as he was. Because you're going for the leg locks. You're going for the leg locks. It's just all open. Yeah.
It's all over online, but I just haven't seen it. Oh yeah, okay. My gosh, I need to give these guys more time.
Look, it's hard, man. There's so many fights to watch and everything, man. There's not enough time. But like I said, I'm injured now, so I'm not really getting out and about. So I've just been sitting in front of the TV watching fights and shit. But the last one was I saw Eagle FC for the first time. I figured I'd watch that. I mean, Kevin Lee was versus Thiago Santos, and I was like, let me give that a shot. And it wasn't too bad. It wasn't. I mean, look, that fight was a little bit slow, to be honest with you. And Diego Sanchez is a beast, bro, and he's a legend, right?
For sure.
But
Kevin Lee looked good.
Yeah, I did think Kevin Lee should. I don't mean to be bad, but I thought Kevin Lee would kind of like go through him. But Sanchez is such a beast. He didn't allow that to happen, and I think the first kick he threw on Kevin Lee's leg, I think that compromised it. Unfortunately.
Yep.
That's what it looked like.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that. He felt that one.
But great fights, though. I mean, look. I mean, I wanted to give Khabib's Eagle FC a chance, and I don't know if I'll commit to it every week or every time they have fights. But there were some good fights on there, man. It's just fun fights to watch and just chill out and watch some fights. I can't name some of the other fights on there, to be honest with you, but yeah,
I didn't see nothing else, man. I just saw that one. That's it. You know what? Another card that we need to like look at is Ryzen as well.
Oh man, I don't even
My
have enough
guy,
time.
uh,
I
my
guess
guy,
specific
he's
fights. Which one? Sorry.
there's a lot of them, but I was only talking about it because my guy Yuki-san, he's Japanese and he's training it. He's training in one. He's training to be a boxer, like a professional boxer. He's literally trying to get his license.
Oh
He's
damn.
like, how
Okay.
old is he? 33 or something like this.
Oh, good
And
for him.
he's yeah, he's good. So he always tells me about Ryzen and these events and stuff. And I need to have a look and tune it because he sends me over these fights. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of knockouts in them. It's very technically like gifted fights. You know, it's a prowess to watch. But if you're looking for finishes, they're not really there. So I tend not to
Is
like
it
watch
MMA?
them too much.
Licensed MMA still, right?
Yeah, for the most part, it's MMA. And they're like super low weights, like atom weights and fly weights, and you know whatever other tiny weight you can think of, like supreme particle weight.
Isn't it?
They
Isn't
call
it?
these weights.
The dude, wait, the dude that Floyd Mayweather fought, the Japanese guy,
Yes,
Attention, isn't he from Ryzen?
yes.
Doesn't he fight in Ryzen? Oh, he's a
You see, like
kickboxer though.
Ryzen, right? But you see, Ryzen is one of them multi-franchise sports conglomerates. So they do boxing, they do kickboxing, they do MMA,
Yeah.
whatever. So you get all of that stuff. Hiraguchi from Bellator, you know him?
Yeah,
Hiraguchi?
okay. I think so.
And he had the belt for a bit, and he lost recently.
Okay.
He's from Ryzen.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Because
Ryzen.
Ryzen
And there's
does that, yeah,
links.
because ONE FC does that same thing with Ryzen. Then we're like Ryzen with the multi-fights, kickboxing, boxing, jiu-jitsu,
Right.
MMA, all that stuff. I mean,
Right, and Bellator with Ryzen.
yeah, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
We'll try and get into it. I mean, look, specific fights, I guess I
I'll
can
try,
watch.
man.
Sometimes it's
Yeah, of course.
too much to consume. But
Of
as a
course.
fight fan, if you're a fight fan, then it's great because you've got so much shit to watch, man.
There's no excuses.
I think for me, I'm always, to be honest, I'm always gonna, I guess, be priority towards UFC. It's just what I'm
right.
into. I just love. I don't know what it is, but there is something about the spectacle of UFC and the everything, the production and the fighters and everything that I'm more entertained of. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a bias that I've created in my head. But I mean, look, of course, fights and all the other organizations are amazing as well. But I guess I'm always going to prioritize UFC. But man, it's great to be a fight fan. Loads to watch.
I'm so happy that we found like a sport that is still up and coming, still growing, still so much to learn, and it's evolving in such a rate that I never thought I would see happen, like in my lifetime, kind of thing. Like it's so fast, you know. And during we can't say the word, but during the pandemic, they grew so much speed just because everybody was like stagnant, and it's like, again, you have to give stripes and props to UFC and Dana and how they were able to take that market when it was, you know, there was nothing else going on.
I have to, you know what, you have to respect and love Dana and the UFC because also, like, I don't want to get too deep on this, but what you mentioned during the pandemic, that's one thing, but also they don't get involved politically. Red, blue, say this, say that. I think maybe sometimes they might say, listen, don't say, like, because some people said some racist shit, and Dana's like, well, go in and fight. You get your opportunity to punch that fool in the face, right? Whoever says that, you know what I mean? Like, and it's, I mean, of course, there's a little, I guess it's going to be some line that you can't cross. But even with, I'm just going to say it, like with the Russia stuff, and you know, Russia's getting banned in every sport, and they're kicking out the Russian team, blah, 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 blah. And obviously there was a funny meme where Dana's looking sweaty, and he's like, half the roster's from Russia. But the point is, the fact is, he lets them fight, like, because I think his point is like, listen, man, like, it's got nothing, like, you know what I mean? He doesn't get involved politically with anything, you know? It doesn't matter what side you say, or if you're pro-vaccine, I'm not pro-vaccine, if you fucking red or blue, whatever it is. At one time, there was on the Contender series, and an Israeli dude was fighting a Palestinian guy, which is already freaking crazy. And then the Israeli dude called a Palestinian guy a terrorist. And they were asking Dana, like, what do you do about that? He goes, well, the great thing about it is the Palestinian guy has an opportunity to fight him, punch him in the face. And he ended up winning the fight, the Palestinian guy. And he goes, and then they hugged it out and whatnot. And he goes, but that's the great thing about it. Yeah.
Yes, I
and
remember that one.
In some way, I respect that. Like, I respect. I mean, look, sometimes it could go far, like Conor McGregor, Khabib, and that went far, and Kobe goes quite
That's
far.
nasty.
But
Nasty.
I don't know, man. I have to. I don't know. I respect Dana because he's never just said, you know what, you said that, you're wrong. I don't agree with you, so you're out. Like we're gonna kick you out of the company. Nah, I just let them fight, man. So I love that. I got to respect them for that.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. He does keep really neutral, unless you decide to, in the pandemic in Abu Dhabi, decide to climb over someone's fence and go for someone else's room, and then you get cut.
Did that guy get cut? He got cut, didn't he? Yeah, I mean
He got cut, and then they brought him back in. They brought him back in afterwards, and everyone was like, "How can you accept that punishment and then retract it?" Like, nah.
Oh man, it's deep. But anyway, man, listen, bro. Again, great fights, great weekend of fights. Even this 4-fight card, this one was a fun one. I'll definitely catch the one next week as well. We'll catch up again next week.
Sure.
March 26th is a great ONE FC card. I actually tried to book tickets today, and
you did talk about it.
I was gonna, bro. I got right to the end, and then I don't know. Ticketmaster confused me, and I was like, you know what? I don't have time to. Because he was telling me I need to print the tickets, like I need to bring printed copies, and I don't have print. I'm like, what day and age are we living in? You telling me to print a ticket? I was like, anyway, I gave up and I just quit. So I'm just gonna watch it on TV. Man. It's not my birthday, so I would have gone and watched it.
Yes, I remember. But then, question for you before you go, right? When you watch the fights, when you pay for the tickets in ONE FC, because you've been before, right? ONE FC.
I've been before, but I've been. Yeah. They delivered the tickets, and I got it when you know what? To be fair, I've never paid for the tickets. My company had a barter deal with them, so I used to get the tickets.
I remember.
In the post.
Yes.
So this was telling me that they're not going to deliver tickets, but I need to print it off, and I'm like, I don't have a printer, man. I don't know. Look, you know what? I get. You know what? I was in the middle of something, and I was trying to book it, and I was just like, I don't have time. Maybe I'll take a look later, but I don't know.
My question was like, how good was your spot? Were you? In the nosebleeds?
No,
middle?
It was just after the nosebleeds. You got nosebleeds and C, and then B, and then A. I got C tickets basically.
Okay.
So
I'm back for a free ticket.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, this one I was going to pay for, obviously. Oh no, wait, the free tickets I was in the front row. Oh, the free tickets I was in the front row.
Yeah,
they were good
that's
tickets.
What I'm talking about.
They were good tickets.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to travel around Asia for that. When I was in Hong Kong, every time there was a fight, and my guy was like, "Gee, I know you watch this. Why don't you take the ticket?" There was one in Philippines, so I'll book a ticket to Philippines, go watch it. One in Vietnam, I'll just book a ticket to watch it. So stuff like that, Malaysia and Macau all the time. So that used to be awesome. But I don't know. I'm gonna take a look again. Like I said, I gave up because I was in the middle of the side, but I'll take a look again.
Yeah. Probably ordering chicken again, huh?
No, I mean I was trying to sort something out, man. I got so much shit, like my medical stuff and whatnot with my knee. I was trying to sort that out at the same time, trying to book tickets. Maybe you know what they say, multitasking is bullshit. Actually, they say that's a bullshit myth. So I'm sorry, females, if you think girls can do it, but I read that it's actually not. It's not what you call it efficient, because your mind has to focus on one thing to do it efficiently and properly. Anyway, let's not get into that shit. But let's see. If not, on that day, I'm just gonna chill and watch it. Like just watch all the fights all day, man. Why not just chill and see how it goes?
I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a look on that one. 26th of March.
DJ's fighting. At least watch it for DJ, man. He's a legend.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Calendar.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, brother. Well, look, my food's getting cold, and I'm glad we got a chance to catch up. But bro. Look, thanks for catching up. Thanks for doing this, and everyone, thanks for watching and listening. Apologies for the phone calls and the dinner and whatnot. Hey, this is live. We just do it how we do it, man. Shit.
Hey, as long as you enjoy the shit out of that shit.
Yeah. Definitely. Cool, man. All right. Well, let me grab a picture. Let me lock this up. Everyone else, peace. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Everything, like, and all that shit. All right, peace. Take it easy. What's that, bazooka? Yeah. Right. All right, let me stop the recording.
Commando, Rocky Mountain.